right. So I got my questions right here. All right, first question. In the last 5 years, what has been your favorite or least favorite holiday present that you have received? Wayne.
In the last 5 years,
What has been your favorite or least favorite holiday present that you have received?
okay. Okay. I don't really have a least favorite holiday gift, or maybe a favorite holiday gift would probably have to be a gift to myself. Waiting in line or doing the Black Friday thing and trying to weather the morning cold to get a TV. And so I've done that twice in my life, where 2 years in a row, where I stood out in line in front of Best Buy to get a TV that I wanted. And so it wasn't a gift per se that I received. It was a gift per se that I bought for myself. And so I was able to take advantage of that. But it was for the first year, it was for, I don't know, some Panasonic TV, and then the second year was for a Sony TV. I no longer have the Panasonic. I gave that one to my parents, and then I kept the Sony one. But that one would have to be one of my best gifts. Yeah.
Right. Question 2. If you had a choice of living in the past, present, or future, which would you choose and why? Kyle.
I'm
gonna time myself on this one.
You got it? Oh,
Alright. I would most definitely choose the future, because the way technology is advancing so rapidly, that it's just going to be unbelievable, what life will be like. I'm already sad that I was born, where I'm born, because I'm going to miss out on so much cool stuff in the future, Happy for my son that he's going to be able to enjoy more of that than I will. It's kind of getting kind of a grim answer here, but yeah, the future is going to be super cool. We live in a very exciting time, and it's only going to get better from here. I saw last night. It was on Facebook. They were talking. It was Zuckerberg was introducing like this new AI. I forget his name. Jarvis. That looks like it's going to be pretty cool, and there's only going to be more of that. Our interaction with robots, pretty neat. So that's my answer to the future.
Thank you, Kyle. Let's see, question 3. In the present year of 2016, what has been your favorite memory and why? Mark.
Thanks, Muhammad. 2016, one of my favorite memories. 2016 has been a very adventurous and eventful year for me, I think. There was a lot of volleyball, there was a lot of travel and family things. My brother got married. But I think the thing that for some reason stands out in my head the most is actually this trip that I went on at the beginning of 2016, which was out to Mammoth to go snowboarding. And it was just a fun group of people. MJ was there. There were some coworkers. There were some people from volleyball. We all kind of like went out and did different things. But for whatever reason, that weekend was actually the second weekend in a row that I went to Mammoth. And having not really snowboarded ever almost in my life, it was very cool to go back and actually not fall over like crazy the first day. Because most of the time when I would go, I would just go like once a year. So I'd go out there, spend 30% of the day basically just putting the equipment on, spend the next 50% falling over a lot, and then spend the last like 10% or 20% of the day sort of enjoy what I'm doing, but by then you're just tired and everything hurts. And so since I went the weekend before, I got over that for the most part. And when I went with the second group, I could just basically enjoy it the whole time. So we were there for snowboarding for 2 weekends, or for 2 days of that weekend. It was really fun, even though one of the days it got really, really crazy, and there was this moment in the day where we had a whiteout condition where you literally couldn't see anything. And I remember getting off the lift, and the moment that I kind of snowboarded away from the lift about 20 feet, I could no longer see the lift. And could no longer see anyone or anything. And I remember saying, oh, okay, I know we're supposed to go like 200 feet that way. There's like a little lodge or whatever where we're going to meet up. And it took probably 20 minutes to get there because I was just like going really, really slow, very, very gentle, kept falling over because you couldn't tell which direction up and down was. So that definitely stuck out in my head the most. That was my most memorable memory of 2016.
Thank you. Question 4. What is the most thoughtful present that you have given a person that you care about? Who was it? James.
Well, let me apprise you.
That's right.
Probably the most thoughtful present I've given anyone was to my dad. Right? He's a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Grew up back in the day, according to him. Right? And he doesn't get any of these video games. He had electric football. Right? But he lost his set a long time ago in my grandpa's garage somewhere. So I saw one on Amazon.
Nice.
And I purchased that for him. And I put it under the tree, and he opened it, and he couldn't believe his eyes. Right? And just the look on his face made me realize, that's not the most expensive present that I've given him, but it's the most meaningful. And I would do it again. I gotta tell you though, that I can't believe they played those things. I can't control them. It's insane. But, we struggled together.
That's
and
right.
even though it was very frustrating, it was worthwhile. So definitely, most meaningful present I've given anyone before.
All right, last question. In 2016, we've lost a lot of influential people in this world. If you can revive one person we lost in 2016 that's passed away, who would it be? Aaron.
I'm going to prize you guys on my opinion. And one thing that, I'm going to switch it up. A person that we lost in 2016 that I feel the heaviest loss from is the progress of the American spirit. That is an embodiment. I can't say that it's embodiment, so please don't mark me out correcting myself. But I feel like the American spirit is lost, not simply because our change in presidents, but because I feel like we took 50 years back, socially, spiritually, I'll say, economically, all the leads, we've taken a step back. And as a company of progress and knowledge, we typically set the precedent for the way that the geopolitical landscape, and the precedent that we just set doesn't give a good appraisal to the world, I don't think. And with so many things going on as far as the world and the fact that we are in a new paradigm shift, we used to be the people who were leading that charge. We used to be the people on the forefront. Whether we agree or disagree, we still had a core set of values. We had a well-defined moral compass. I don't see that anymore. And so rest in peace to the America of old. Rest in peace to purpose. It seems more about goals now. Which is why, I don't know if you guys seen on my I switched it to exchange your goals for purpose. And that's why I also spoke about that on my 10th speech. because I saw the decon, and I see it now. Apprise all you can. Give reprisals.
Okay.
You've been apprised. Okay,
No.
thank you.
All right, so I'd like to turn the